prepared for hacks, guys. What is going on? Today I have another Aura's Wi-Fi battle. Today's battle is UU, however, and I think you guys are really going to like it. Yeah, same old UU team, but this was a really good match. My opponent had an... Well, is SP on UU now? I don't know. Regardless, it was a good match, so if it's not completely UU, don't get mad at me, but I'm fairly certain that this was entirely UU. But he's going to go ahead and lead off with Slappy. Perfect name for an Ambipom over here, and I'm going to be leading off with my handy-dandy Zelf over here. Not as handy as that Ambipom, though, let me tell you. But he's going to go for the fake out here, which is fine with me. I kind of assumed that he would do that first turn, but that kind of puts me at a really low HP. But I kind of figured he was going to be switching out here, considering I do outspeed him, and that he would be switching out to Espeon. So I'm actually going to end up going for U-turn here instead of Stealth Rocks, because if I went for Stealth Rocks, he would have just bounced them right back at me. I end up getting a crit here. Not sure if the crit mattered too much or not, but the Espeon is now gone, and that means whenever I do get myself or my Donphan back out on the field, I can set my Stealth Rocks up, and they will be there for the rest of the match, because he does not have a Defogger or a Rapid Spinner or anything left on his team to deal with hazards, but he's going to end up going out to the Milotic, as I do end up going out in my Donphan, which is fine with me. I know that my Donphan can live a Scald here. It's probably not the best play. I probably should have switched out to Kingdra here. But I really wanted to get my Stealth Rocks up, and with this team, having a wall isn't necessarily something that this team needs to, to manage. I can do perfectly fine with Mega Beedrill or, going out in a Ninjask, getting the speed boost up, the Swords Dance, and then passing to something else, if that is what needs to be done. But I am going to lose my Donphan here, which is fine, as I just said. And I'm going to be, I think I end up actually going out into Kingdra here, so that I can get a Focus Energy up. Yeah. So go out to Kingdra. For those of you that don't know what Focus Energy does, it essentially raises your crit rate. I couldn't tell you what it raises it to, but it does raise your critical hit rate. And if you throw a Scope Lens on your Kingdra, that means you crit 100% of the time, and it is a lot of fun. Now, I do end up getting burned there by the Skull, but again, it's not really necessary for Kingdra. It's just residual damage that I'm going to be taking every turn. Also, Kingdra gets Sniper as one of its abilities, and for those of you that don't know what Sniper does, Sniper raises your crit damage to 2 times instead of 1.5. Now, crit, it used to be 2 times, but they lowered it to 1.5, but Sniper you get 2.0. And also, Magicoat from Milotic sucks, and that was not something I expected at all. It's been a long, I don't even know if I've ever seen Magicoat used competitively. Now, you see Counter occasionally, but you only see Magicoat from like Wobbuffet and Ubers or something, but it was it caught me way off guard, and I did not expect to see that. But I can go out to Beedrill here, get my Mega Evolution up, and U-turn and finish off this Milotic before it can have a chance to recover, if it even is running recovers. So dealing with Milotic was actually not too bad in this match. Generally, Milotics can be an issue if you're not prepared for them. But I'm going to go out to my Entei here. And again, I really don't like going for U-turn to kill things, but I don't know. I guess it really doesn't matter too much, because he would have been able to switch out into something for my Beedrill anyway. But he's going to go out to Slap here, go for the fake out, which is fine. And that damage is just incredible, man. Entei is one of the bulkier offensive Pokemon that you can have, and even then, that fake out just did like 30% to me, and that's a fake out. That's not like, if he would have went for like return or something. That's a fake out. But he's gonna go out to the Cofagrigus here. I kind of predicted that he would go for the U-turn there, but he ended up going for Stone Edge. I really thought that he would go out into Rotom, predicting the Sacred Fire, but it turns out he wanted to go out into Cofagrigus, which is, I don't know. It's fine for me, because I can deal with it. But here is where things start to not be as fun. He's going to be going for Protect every other turn for the next, couple of turns here, which I understand. He wants to, keep his health up while also lowering, the amount of uses that I have on my Stone Edge, which, is understandable, but I honestly hate playing like this. I find it very slow and just very boring. So if you're one of those people that do that, you should mix it up a bit and just learn from me. Just do as I do most of the time. There are some things that I do that are really stupid and that you should never do, but you know what I mean. But he's going to end up switching out here. And now he's finally going to go out into the Rotom because obviously he knocked off my Choice Band. So I no longer am locked into that. He's going to go out into the Rotom to take the Sacred Fire, which is fine with me because I'm not choiced anymore. So I can go for Stone Edge if I need to go for Stone Edge. And that Rotom is in perfect range for a Stone Edge to kill this thing. And that is exactly what is going to be happening here. So the Rotom is gone. Don't have to deal with that thing anymore. And his Milotic is down as well. So it's 5-1 in my lead right now. He's going to go back out into the Slappy, which is fine with me. He's going to be going for another Fake Out, I presume. And I think that's actually going to be enough to take out my Entei here, which I just find very surprising. I know that Ambipom is not a weak Pokemon by any means, but and especially with Technician as well. But it's just so weird to see a Fake Out do 30% or more sometimes. It's just crazy. But I'm going to go on my Beedrill here. He's going to be going back out into the Cofagrigus. And I think I end up going for Poison Jab here, which is actually resisted by Cofagrigus because he is a Ghost type. So it's not going to be doing too much there, only about 20%. And then I'm actually going to lose my adaptability because of the Mummy. Now, for those of you that don't know or that may think opposite of this, if you switch out, Mummy goes away. There are a lot of people that think that you get stuck with Mummy for the rest of the match, and that's not true. If you switch out or you turn out, the Mummy goes away, and you get your ability back, whatever it was. So I have adaptability. I ended up getting Mummy from touching the Cofagrigus, but since I switched out, my adaptability is now back. So he's going to end up going for the Will-O-Wisp here. I didn't really want to go out into my Ninjask here just in case, I need it, and going for Substitute and then Will-O-Wisp damage, it's just not a fun time. So going out into his Elf and taking the damage, or taking the burn rather, is fine with me. Like I said, it's not really a necessity to not be burned, so I don't really care too much about the burn. All I really care about is having my Beedrill out. Now, I predicted the Protect there. Obviously, he had been going for Protect every other turn, so I kind of assumed that he would be going for that. I'm going to go for a Poison Jab here, and I thought that this was going to kill. I really, really did think that Poison Jab was going to kill, and that's just because I was streaming at the time, wasn't paying attention to exactly how much damage my Beedrill was putting out, and I'm actually going to end up getting burned here. And now most people would look at this right here and be like, well, GG, good game, dude. But I actually still have a really, really good chance at coming back in this match. I still do have my Ninjask, and it does still have Swords Dance and Baton Pass, so I can easily end up doing that. But again, going to be predicting the Protect here. And this is why you don't go for Protect every other turn, because it becomes very, very predictable. Now, it's going to have the same outcome. He's still going to be getting those leftovers back, and he's still going to be able to go for Protect the next turn. But it's going to wear out his Protects a lot quicker than he thinks, and he definitely did not expect me to put up a sub. So I just got a free Substitute in exchange for a little bit of health back from those leftovers. But I still do have Stealth Rocks out. He is going to be forced to switch out here because there is nothing that he can do at this moment in time other than knock off, or, I don't know, maybe Shadow Ball or something. But there's nothing he's going to be able to do here. But he's going to go out into Sting, which is his Beedrill, and he is going to be Mega Evolving here. But by the time he's already Mega Evolved and done something about it, I'm going to have the free Swords Dance up, and everything is going to be nice and pretty and bueno. And by the time I Baton Pass here, I'm going to be at +3 speed, +2 attack. So whatever I end up passing to is going to definitely be scary and not something that I would want to be playing around with. And as I said, going to be Baton Passing here. I am going to be going out into my own Beedrill here. Since I do have a Substitute up, there's nothing to worry about. Obviously I am going to be taking burn damage, but I have plenty of health left to where that minuscule burn damage isn't going to be too much of an issue. So he's going to go for the Poison Jab here. Again, not worried about it because I do have a free sub as the switch in comes here. And again, going to be taking some burn damage. But here's where things start to get fun. Now, I kind of predicted the Protect here, seeing as that's kind of half of the things that he's done this entire match. And here's where it gets fun. So I'm at +3. He has nothing on his team that can outspeed me at this point in time. I'm at neutral attack because I am at +2, even though I am burned. So I'm at neutral now. I'm going to be going for the Drill Run. And as you can see, the Stealth Rocks, as I mentioned, are going to be coming in handy here. Of course, I am going to be losing my adaptability here, but it's not going to matter for the rest of this match, and I don't need my adaptability at this point in time. So, burn damage kicking in, not too big of an issue. He's going to be going out to Slappy here, and this is really the only shot that he has at, you know, messing with me, but I have not revealed Protect on any of my Pokemon thus far, and he can kind of assume, well, he can't assume because obviously he didn't know. But there's nothing that he can do at this point. This game is over. Going for the Protect to not take any damage on the Fake Out. Poison Jab is going to be able to kill the Slappy here. And then he has his Beedrill left. And he thought that he was going to be safe. Now, the only way that he would have been able to win this match is to get the double Protect here. I'm just going to be going for Drill Run. He obviously thought, or forgot about me being at +3 speed and thought that he might have a chance to outspeed me. But the only way for him to even possibly win that match was to get the double Protect and have me die to burn damage. But even then, I think I would have lived 2 burn damages from that percent, and then been able to finish him off. Because getting a triple Protect, although I have done it, and you can find videos on my channel of me doing it. It's very, very difficult, and the triple Protect that you can find it. Just search like Hacks God Triple Protect or something, and it'll come up. It's a pretty fun video. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. Make sure to leave a like on it if you did. If you totally hated it, then I guess you can hit that dislike button. It's not really going to bother me too much, but it lets me know what you guys like and what you dislike. Obviously, that's why those buttons are there. But if you could like it, that would be great, because that would definitely help me out, help the channel out, and your friends would get to see a nice and powerful UU match. But I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back again. We should be back again tomorrow with some more Wi-Fi battling goodness. But until then, may the hacks be with you all. Peace out.